Hey, what's going on? In today's video, I want to talk about walking in nature. And this is something that I recently started doing probably about a year or so ago. And the reason why I started doing it was because I work at a desk all day, I work from home, and I realized that I just needed to get outside and get some fresh air during my workday, or else I would be stuck at home the entire time and I wouldn't have gotten any fresh air. So I started to carve out some time during lunch after I ate to go outside and to walk around in nature. I would go around and walk, do a certain loop around where I live, go by the legislature, see some nature, see some trees. And what's funny is I made it a habit, and then I started realizing that I would see the same type of people constantly, and I actually started to make friends, and I started to see people and get to know their names. And there's one guy who's like a artist, and he's like an activist with his art, so his name's Doug. I'd see Doug out there many times painting, and we would have nice deep chats about what he was painting and what he stood for, and then also what I thought around different topics and what I stand for. And then we created a relationship. And then there was another guy who was on the same route where I walked. He had a beautiful garden every summer. And then we started talking, and his name's Brian. And then he gave me some tomatoes, he gave me some plants, and it was just through the through the process of me walking and going out every day and seeing the same type of people and just saying hi to them, that these relationships started to form, which is super exciting. Just made my workday a lot more interesting because I was able to actually interact with real people and talk with real people, as opposed to just talking to people via Slack or maybe on the Zoom call where it's not that personal. So that habit, I think, is something that I am gonna keep doing from this point on. Number one, I think it helps with digestion, probably like right after you eat lunch. It probably helps to just kind of move a little bit so that the food's not sitting there and being, settling in your stomach. Number two is just fresh air. I think that's, super important for the human body, especially if you're cooped up inside all day. Number three, I think it's sunshine as well. Getting that vitamin D on your skin and letting that absorb into your body. Obviously you can take supplements, but there's nothing that beats the real thing. So sunshine. And then, I think another thing too is just that human interaction with real people, and just having this, relationships with just strangers, but then they were strangers, but now they're friends, and it's just interesting that those type of things happened. And now I look forward to going out and walking around and see if I run into anyone and have a little bit of a community, and also be able to exercise, fresh air, get some sunshine, break up my day. I don't walk around with my phone usually when I go for these walks. I just bring my keys, so it's nice to just be away from any technology. And it's a nice mental reset for me to come back and restart the second half of my day fresh with fresh air, and being outside and being able to allow new thoughts to come in, and as opposed to just being stuck in the same spot looking at the same screen for like 8 or 9 hours at a time. So highly recommend breaking up the day, whether it's in the morning or an afternoon, in the workday, or even after work, to just go outside and just to walk around and get some fresh air. I think that's super healthy for the body, for the mind, and for the spirit. So that's it for today's video. I'll see you in the next one.